Hello, good Natalie.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, and sawadee ka.
Sawadee ka. Well, first of all, I'm very proud to have you in our program.
Thank you.
And first of all, before starting anything, I would like to ask you about your dream when you were a young girl.
When I was a young girl, I had several dreams. As you know, when we grow up, we change many dreams and we change what we want to be when we grow up. But I remember the most vivid dream that I had was to be a dancer.
A dancer?
A dancer, yes. Any kind of dancer. I just really loved that feeling of being on stage, of performing, of being watched by an audience, and that adrenaline rush that you get from the performance. So, yeah, that was my dream.
Well, but actually, what was the inspiration that drive you to apply for the contest or the beauty contest in Canada at the first place?
And I think that's actually what was my inspiration to apply for Miss Universe Canada at the time, because I was looking for something to do outside my schoolwork, my university. I was a university student at the time, and I really wanted to get that feeling, you know, of being on stage, performing, having an audience, and just expressing myself in that way. Even though in Miss Universe Canada or in any pageant, it's not really so much about talent or performance. Well, it is, because you have to present yourself, but it's not so much about dancing or any other kind of show. But it does involve an aspect of showmanship. It involves some kind of performance and presenting yourself in a certain way. And the excitement that you get is the same as you would when you're doing a dance or a ballet or something like that.
Well, when you became the Miss Canada, have you ever thought about, well, one day I'll become Miss Universe?
It definitely crossed my mind, I won't lie. I did set my goal to the highest level, the highest standard, because I always believe that when you visualize, when you set your goals, and when you really are driven towards them, that's the only way to achieve them. So I decided to go for the highest goal, and step by step I prepared for it. I really took it as a serious job, kind of as a task, as you would in any job. And I went for it, and eventually my dreams came true.
Well, and could you describe the first feeling when your name was announced as the Miss Universe? Miss Universe 2005, Natalie Glebova, what was your first feeling?
Miss Universe 2005 is Canada. Wow, those words I will remember for the rest of my life. Honestly, it was a bit of a shock at the beginning, kind of a few seconds of not understanding what is happening and taking a few seconds to process what has happened. And actually, it felt a little bit like a dream. But then after a few seconds, when the reality hit me, I just realized that, my God, it was sheer joy and exhilaration. That was the feeling.
Could you sleep on that night?
You know, the contest was held in the morning.
Oh, I see.
At 8 o'clock in the morning, because it had to be broadcast live.
Oh, that was held in Thailand, if I can remember correctly.
That's right, it was held here in Thailand. So the whole day was busy with appearances, interviews, photographs, everything. It was a crazy day. So yes, I slept very well that night.
Could you describe about the additional or new opportunity that you came across after you crowned Miss Universe?
Well, I've had incredible opportunities since winning Miss Universe 2005, because obviously the title itself carries a lot of weight. So a lot of doors open for you. I was able to travel around the world. I was able to work with incredible photographers around the world, be a presenter for many fantastic companies, you know, start my own company, which was always a big dream of mine. And, you know, now, just most recently, I launched my own fragrance.
The perfume?
The perfume.
What is the name of the brand?
It's called Beauty Icon.
Beauty Icon.
Beauty Icon. Of course, it conveys the title of Miss Universe, because Miss Universe is considered to be a beauty icon. And the tagline is inspired by perfection. But the feeling of this perfume is that, and the thought behind it is that when a woman wears it, she wants to feel, and she does feel like the most beautiful woman in the world.
I see. It's created by you anyway, the most beautiful lady in the world.
But I also believe that true beauty comes from within.
Wow. Could you describe that?
I mean, that's
not only appearance, but also from within.
That's such a cliche line, I know. But if you really think about it, there's so much truth behind that. Because true beauty comes from a feeling of confidence, feeling of happiness, and you know, of health. So all those things, they come from within. So with perfume, it's a great way when you spray it on and you feel like you get all those feelings. You get the feeling of confidence. You feel your mood is uplifted, so you're thinking more positively. And then when all those feelings radiate from within, then of course, how can you not look beautiful to the rest of the world?
Wow, it also built up the confidence as well.
Absolutely.
But if ladies wish to buy your product, where would they
Well,
buy?
right now, Beauty Icon is available at most Robinson's department stores, as well as King Power, and all of the Mist perfume shops.
This perfume shop?
Yes, as well as online at natalieglevovaperfumes.com.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your statements, especially, I mean, beauty come from within. I think that you might have a lot of techniques and tricks that you wish to recommend to ladies who
Yes.
wish to be like you. I mean, how can I, for example, if I was a lady who are about to attend the contest, how can I learn about your techniques and your knowledge?
Well, interesting that you asked that, because I actually, one of my projects right now is running a website on healthy lifestyle, healthy living, beauty, and everything to do with that. And it's www.hhblife.com.
HHB, what does it stand for?
HHB stands for Healthy, Happy, Beautiful. Now, the idea came from the book that I wrote when I first came to Thailand. It was also called Healthy, Happy, Beautiful. And I decided to turn that book into sort of like an online portal for healthy living and healthy lifestyle and beauty. So now I update it constantly. Every few days I write a new article. I make videos on how to exercise, how to eat properly. I post healthy recipes. I post even makeup tricks. So, I mean, for anybody who loves this kind of healthy lifestyle, this is a perfect way to get some tips from me, but especially for the contestants of Miss Universe Thailand. This is perfect. They can go on and get the trips from former Miss Universe.
Well, from today onwards, I think that a lot of ladies would apply for the Miss Universe Thailand.
I hope so.
If you are the mentor of those ladies, how would you give them recommendations?
Well, I would recommend to first of all enter this pageant with realistic expectations, knowing that you can be the best that you can be. And to do that, you have to really love yourself and take care of yourself as if you are Miss Universe already. So if you treat yourself like you're Miss Universe, then you're getting closer and closer to that goal. And to do that is, of course, you have to take care of your body, you have to take care of your mind, and you have to take care of your physical appearance.
Well, when you said about look after the mind, because of course, I think the contestants would be nervous. How can they look after their mind with only a couple of weeks to go?
Yes, it's something, probably the most difficult part of the whole process is conquering your mind and conquering the nervousness and that feeling of excitement. And really with those few weeks, it's hard to do that. But, you know, if you're confident in yourself, if you know that I have, you know, eaten well, I have exercised, I've worked on my body, I have taken care of every aspect of what this contest is about, then you should be confident. Because if you've done everything that you can, there's nothing else to do. So you should be confident.
Well, for the one who will win the title, of course, they have a lot of new opportunities in the future. But for those who might not be able to get there, what will be your recommendations when they were together at the pageant?
Well, you know, even myself, when I first entered the Miss Universe Canada pageant, I didn't win on the first try.
Oh, really?
So I know exactly how it feels not to win. I was in the top 5 the first year, but in Canada you are allowed to come back as many times as you want to try again and again, and on the second time I won. But what I learned from the first time when I didn't win is that, you know, you really change your life just by taking that step. I took myself out of my comfort zone. I tried something completely new and something different. I conquered my fears, and you know, it was like a challenge for me to do that. And I really felt like I've grown a lot. I've developed myself in so many ways. I was able to present myself better in social situations. I was more confident in myself. So for all the ladies who are competing, you know, there's always going to be only one winner. It's in every contest like that.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, you know that you can take so much away from that.
Yep. I think that many qualified ladies, they might not have enough courage in order to come in and submit the application form. What will be your recommendation to them?
I say take a chance on yourself. I say go for your dreams. You know, you will never know what you'll be able to achieve if you don't try. And basically, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take in life, right? So I say just go for it no matter what, and enjoy the experience, and you will not regret it.
what will people learn if they come into competition that can be beneficial for their life for the rest of their life?
I think they will learn a lot about themselves. That's number one. They will discover what they're all about. They will discover what they can do, what their abilities are, how far they can go. They will also learn a little bit more about the entertainment industry, about this world. And hopefully with this, they will be able to find fantastic new careers in this field.
Well, wonderful thing, and I think that they can boost their confidence by using your product as well as to learn more about your knowledge in your website. Can you repeat that again?
www.hhblife.com.
Yep. Thank you very much คุณ Natalie for your time ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
นะครับและนั่นก็คือคุณ Natalie Glebova นะครับและในโอกาสนี้ก็ต้องขอบพระคุณนะครับ Centara Grand Bangkok and Convention Center at Central World ที่เอื้อเฟื้อสถานที่ในวันนี้ด้วยครับ
Don't miss a chance to win a bottle of my perfume Beauty Icon by entering the contest online.